News Channel 8 is your local election headquarters. One issue voters in Hillsborough County will decide on involves the sales tax you pay when you shop and the schools your children attend.
And school leaders are asking voters to approve a half-cent sales tax increase to fund schools. And joining us live in our studios this morning right now to discuss the issue, Superintendent Jeff Eakins. Thank you for being with us this morning.
Thank you, Mark.
We were talking about how busy you've been the past 2 months trying to convince those in Hillsborough County that this should pass. Tell us a little bit about it real quick.
Yeah, so this is a half-penny sales tax. This is for our capital budget. It's for our facilities, maintenance of our facilities, for growth that's occurring all across our county. It's to replace 203 air conditioning systems in our schools, 63 aging roofs. When we've gone out and really told the story to the community, it's been very well received.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, because you've really been boots on the ground. I mean, it's not just something that all of us parents have been getting robocalls on, which has been really interesting, but you've just been meeting face to face. Are you getting any pushback, or are people receiving this?
Not really, no pushback. People really know the issues. They've read about them, they experience them, their students have experienced them in the classroom. So growing school districts over the last 20, 25 years have all kind of gotten to the same point, where we've had less funding in our capital budgets with a growing number of schools. And when that happens, you're ultimately going to defer maintenance year after year after year. And ultimately, you're going to have a time like this where you have to tackle some really serious issues.
And you're saying the students are suffering because they're sitting in hot classrooms, and it's an issue.
That's right. It has to be fixed. We have to optimize conditions in our classroom so learning can occur.
Now, this is a lot of money coming your way if this passes. What kind of oversight is going to be there so that the money is used appropriately? Great
question. We have a Citizens Oversight Committee chaired by former Commissioner Betty Castor, Vice Chair Chad Chronister, our sheriff. We're going to be spending $23 million of these funds for safety and security measures also in our schools. We have other officials, our former Superintendent Earl Leonard's on that particular committee, former Representative Ed Narain. So we have a lot of folks that have a vested interest in this community that will have strong oversight over the funds.
And a lot of people that apparently know this community and know the school system, that's for sure. So a lot of parents want to know, okay, so if this passes in a perfect world, when will we start seeing these desperately needed changes in our schools?
Sure. So the money would start to flow beginning in February. We have to do a lot of groundwork right now to get all of the bids out there for our major projects like air conditioning and roofs. Much of that work will start in the summer. We'll already be prioritizing some of the smaller projects even beginning in February and March. You'll see things happening across this school district. We'll probably tackle about 20 air conditioning overhauls over the summer, millions of dollars in roof repairs over the summer. So you'll start to see those taxpayer dollars at work.
Now, there's a lot of people out there who don't have kids in Hillsborough County schools. Why should they care? How could this affect them? You know,
when schools are hitting it on all cylinders, everyone really is successful across the community. You see property values rise. A lot of this work is going to be done by workers right here in Hillsborough County, so it's going to be a boost to the economy as well.
All right, Jeff, thank you so much for coming in, and I know you've got a busy day ahead of you.
Very busy.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.